things.
That's before aging in place was a buzzword.
There was no aging in place. They didn't. That term didn't exist in those days, and so there were these homes for the elderly, and homes for women, and homes for men, and people were divided out by sex. And I came on the scene just when we were bringing them together and introducing women into men's homes. Oh my word! And even couples. Home for old men and aged couples. That's what we call HOMAC, Home for Old Men and Aged Couples, which turned into Amsterdam House, which is a wonderful nursing home now.
Right across from the cathedral.
Yeah. When I joined Amsterdam House, it was a home for the elderly. So I saw the transition from the home for the elderly to the nursing home setting, which is, of course, a very clinical setting. And I saw all that goes into that and all that gets lost in that, because the home aspect of it really takes the back seat. Yeah. And the clinical nursing piece, the doctor piece, takes the front seat. So it wasn't always a change for the better. I think in the old days when we had the home for the elderly, it was quite lovely. I worked at a place at 103rd Street. It was a home for women. The home for indigent, poor, and downtrodden women
Those were the
of the American Revolution. And then they started just going war after war after war, all the widows of these various wars. They ran out of widows. Then they opened the gates and accepted any women. And a lot of the women were missionary women or military women, so they were accustomed to a more institutional life. And we took care of them. And I ended up being volunteered by my mother to clean bedpans and fill in during a strike. And I liked the people. I thought the women were very interesting. And I got a job there during the summer when I was in high school as a night guard. So I worked from 11 to 7, wandering through their hallways and down through their basement on what we called a fire watch. And I learned a little bit about how they lived, and then I was recruited to be their art teacher because I was trained originally as an artist. So I started teaching art, and that just snowballed into one thing after the other. And here I am.
And you've been here 25 years?
I've been here 23 years. 23 years at St. Margaret's House, and 21 years at Amsterdam House, and then about 4 years at the Hebrew Home for the Aged at Riverdale. I also worked during weekends at the Jewish Home and Hospital on 106. So I've had a varied career and bounced around a little bit, and it's really been quite wonderful. I've found my passion, and I learned to deal with the issues with the residents as they face them. And now that I'm old myself, I'm 72, I realize that, well, number one, some of it's going to apply to me.
Mm-hmm. Guess what?
And number two, I have enough experience, and I've learned a couple of things along the way that I really need to go back and re-examine and move out into the community.